It is day 9 of me using the Google Pixel 7 and I will walk you through a day in the life. Day 8 was super busy for me, only got 8 hours of usage. Day 9 decided to turn off my always on display. Stay tuned to the end of the video to see how it impacts the battery life. So on Sunday, after attending a wedding, I woke up at 8:11 a.m. Someone in the comments recommended that I turn off always on display. Here's me attempting to do so. And it was a little bit harder to find than I thought. It's buried deep in the settings. In Samsung phones, you can just search for always on display and it shows up right away. You can customize it easily. But on the Pixel, it is buried under the lock screen option. And it doesn't even say always on display. It's just a toggle where you can turn on or off information. So not very intuitive to find. Some people like the Google Pixel always on display. I personally think it is a little bit plain and lacks the customization that Samsung offers, or even Apple these days. You can do some cool stuff with the always on display. Apple took like 100 years to implement it, but now that they did, I personally think it's pretty cool. And despite me going on a rant about always on display, for the most part I kind of just leave it stock. So it works out anyways, but I do like the option if one day I randomly wanted to put my own picture on my always on display screen or something like that. Always on display is a must-have feature for me, but I'll turn it off one day for science. So leaving my house, 9 a.m. day 9, also day after a wedding. Still gotta wake up and grind. Still got my apple of the day. Just finished video chatting for about 15 minutes. Dropped 8% battery. Just finished running a mile every day, improving a little, just like the Pixel 7 battery life. A few days ago, I was just doing half a mile. But jokes aside, at around 9:35 a.m., decide to check the screen on time over the last 24 hours, and I'm only getting 3.5 hours of screen on time. Not very good. Battery life has been somewhat inconsistent so far. First day was bad, it got better throughout the week, and now looks like it's taking another dip. But once again, it depends how you use your phone. By 10 a.m, decide to stop by Honeydew to grab some coffee. Currently I'm at 82% battery, so roughly 18% drop after 2 hours of being awake. At 11 a.m, I'm at 70%. F off, Polanco, trying to record a video here. 11:47 a.m, I'm on the road again, using GPS and mobile data to navigate on my way to lunch. Here's a picture taken on my Pixel 7 of a ketchup and sriracha bottle. Here's some french fries next to it, and the main attraction for lunch. This is a Vietnamese dish called bò nè. If you translate it literally, it just means dodging cow. Not really sure what the meaning is behind that, but it's essentially sizzling beef served on a cow plate. Got some onions, greens, eggs. You dip your bread into this. And by 1:53, we are at 42% battery. Just finished eating lunch. It is 2 o'clock. Mom's on vacation. Gotta do plant sitting. Make sure all the plants are still alive by the time she come back. Big responsibilities. Goal is to keep these alive for a few more weeks. Mom's house, I was trying to use Chromecast to watch a music video, but for some reason they put the adult filter on it, and if you're using a Chromecast, it gets stuck on the setting Took me like 10 to 20 minutes to find out the way around it. But essentially, if you hit the cast button again on your phone, then it will give you the option to pick like a toggle or a remote. Then you can use your phone to select. Intuitively, when you see this message on the screen, you would try to use the TV screen remote, and that did not work. So if you ever encounter that issue, you heard it here first. This phone is water resistant, so here's me walking around in the sprinkling rain with no fear, living life on the edge. 9 hours, 20% left. 4 p.m. I went to Target, crossing the street. Hopefully I don't get hit by this car. Happened to notice some advertisement for the Google Pixel 7, the latest iPhone 14 Pro, and then we have the Galaxy S20. For some reason, Samsung did not update their marketing in 2022 and is still advertising a phone from 2 years ago. Phone is at 7%. The end is near, my friend. Maybe I'll give it another 20-30 minutes. I'll just mount it on as a dash cam. Pro tip, if you drive around a lot, always have a dash cam. Coming from someone who used to work in insurance, if you have a video, that proves it all. Versus he said, she said. Here's the view from my Dashcam app. Drove for like 5 minutes with Dashcam app on, down to 1%. I would say time of death 5:10. So it made it through 9 hours with always on display off. Previous day I was getting 8 hours, so I guess you save an hour battery life on a busy day if you don't care for always on display. At around 5:40 p.m. I charged the phone up again, so it has new life. This should last me the rest of the day. Good thing about having USB-C charging is you can use the same charger from your laptop. My laptop actually support up to 65 watt fast charging, but when you charge your phone, it knows to bump the speed down to 18 or 20, so you're still getting fast charging, but it wouldn't destroy your phone or anything like that. And here is me noticing some dust built around my mic and speaker area. You really have to look for it to see it, but it's definitely there. Doesn't really bother me on a day-to-day basis compared to the back of the phone, but it's something I did want to point out again. Here are some winter melons that my in-laws planted. These things are huge and should be some type of world record or something. Not sure was he feeding these plants. Here's me filming at dinner, and here's a similar shot using the Snapchat app. Quality looks pretty decent on Snapchat. In the early days of Android, Snapchat videos look like it's coming from a flip phone, but it has come a long way. Another issue that I have noticed in the comments that people kept talking about is the modem issue. I personally didn't really experience any, so I had to look it up to see what it was. Apparently people are getting heating and download speed issue. This person seems like the issue is specifically around Vodafone. I live in the US with T-Mobile. Haven't experienced any issues on my end yet. Occasionally the phone does feel just a tad warm, and that's after me charging it or something, but I haven't noticed any performance issues or anything like that. Let me know if any of you guys are experiencing any modem issues, but I have seen quite a few people talk about it. So there you have it. Day 9 was pretty busy, but I got 9 hours of battery life, turning off always on display. Please check out day 8 if you haven't already. I'll be posting day 10 soon. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to cover. Once again, thank you for making it this far. Please like and subscribe, and see you guys in day 10.